I was born in Massachusetts in 1919, and when I was 5 years old, I was one of 8 children. When I was 5 years old, my parents were deceased, and the family was moved to Brooklyn, New York. So we grew up in New York and Brooklyn.
My roots is coming from Mexico, from Michoacán, Mexico. I came here when I was 19 years old. I have been in Long Beach, working in Long Beach for 30 years and living in Long Beach for 20 years. When people ask me, are you from Long Beach? I say, Long Beach is mine.
I've lived in Long Beach for about 41 years now. Can't believe that. I actually was born in Reno, Nevada, and then transferred down in 1979 to attend Cal State Long Beach to go into nursing.
The realtor showed us, different homes. And I just loved them. They were just beautiful little cottage homes. But then the people next door to me decided that they didn't want to live next door to a black family. So they moved out. And when they did, I bought their house. So my niece was able to move up into that house. That was our move to Long Beach.
I'm the CEO of Orozco Auto Service, and also I work in mostly pro bono for coaching and consultant for automotive service industry shop owners.
I am the executive director for Assistance League of Long Beach.
And this is when I became a Long Beach police officer, and I was 66 or something at that time. This is when I graduated from Cal State Dominguez, and I was 78 at the time, and I was the oldest graduate that year. And they put my picture on the front page of the Press Telegram. So some people would say, oh, I have nothing to do, I'm getting up in age, I need to get to, and I'd encourage them, get out and volunteer, be of service to your community.
One of my favorite memories to be involved in the community, I have few, but the ones I remember the most is Lydia House. Lydia House is a part of Rescue Commission of Long Beach. It's a shelter for kids and women who are homeless. Like 13 years ago when my kids were little, I was looking for a project to do something together, and I found Lydia House. We start to go and feed them once a month. That was a lot of fun because we teach our kids the importance of helping others.
Yeah, when I was asked about what's one of my favorite memories of community service, there are so many different things that we've done in the community. And so I don't have one favorite one, but fortunately for me, when I started working at Long Beach Community Hospital, I was afforded the opportunity to get involved with a lot of the community boards and have not stopped since.
Once I retired from United, I said, now what am I going to do? So I got involved at Grant Elementary School, and I worked with them, helping the teachers. I worked with one teacher for 12 years. To me, it's just been a life experience, having to volunteer in that capacity.
There are several people that really inspire me when serving the community. And when I was growing up, I think the two people were my father and my grandfather. They were very active in the church and also in the community and helping neighbors. And my uncle, Dr. John Kashiwabara, who's a former honoree as well, was a big influence because I could see what he did out in the community and for other nonprofit organizations. And the other person too is George Takei, who is a human rights activist and advocate.
In my life, I met a lot of wonderful people, mentors. And what I know and I discovered they have in common, they are givers.
When my parents died, everything was given to us. We had shoes given to us, clothes given to us, everything. We were kids growing up. We had nothing. We had so much to be thankful for. And that's what motivated me to get out there and be of service to the community, to the surrounding area, and do what I could to help somebody else.
I just wanted to share that I am a third generation Japanese American, which is a sansei. Japanese Americans, my grandparents and also my parents and my uncles and aunts, they were all interned in camps during World War II. And I had two uncles that actually served in the 442nd Regiment during the war, and they volunteered to serve the United States Army during that time. I think it's important for people to know the story and what happened in the past to prevent things like this happening in the future.
If bigotry could be eliminated, it would be the best thing that could ever happen to this world, because there's no need for it. I mean, why are we hating each other? For what reason?
What people can do is just start very simply, and that's basically to have open and honest conversations and communications, starting with your friends, with your family. Do it in a safe environment.
But that education has to be a balance between a school, home, and community.
You can't force people to change their ways, but you can encourage them. You can show them that there is a different way, a better way. There's no need for hatred to permeate their lives.
If we work together, if more organizations do what CCEJ is doing, will make a big difference in our communities.
I've seen some good and some bad, but I've seen a lot. And if there's anything I could do to help, let me help, because what else can I do?